What's up, you guys? Slim here with a new video today. I'm here to bring you guys my friend Ken Kuo's first place Blood Methist prize card tournament winning deck. He played pure Zoodiacs this weekend up here in NorCal. My good friend Vi hosted a prize card tournament. If you guys don't know, they are the team VPC Games. I'll have a link in the description. Be sure to check them out on Facebook and Instagram. Support them. They're an up-and-coming team from Northern California. He has had multiple prize card tournaments in the past. One of them was for a Minerva. There was one for an Ascension Sky Dragon, and now there was one for a Blood Methist. And Ken has won the last two, if not three, prize card tournaments. I mean, he's like on a roll. Like, he always has the perfect deck for the tournament, and he always just does his thing. He's a very good player up here in NorCal, and he was kind enough to send me his deck list. He did play literally all mirror matches. Now, you guys are thinking, where was True Draco? Where was Dinosaurs? I mean, I guess they were in there, but they just did not make it. For those of you that think True Draco is just going to take over everything, let me tell you otherwise. Zoo is still in the house with the new support they got for Maximum Crisis, with all the hand traps they play. I feel that they are still going to be one of the best contenders going into Nationals and just going forward in Yu-Gi-Oh! I feel that the deck, even though it lost some steam when Rat went to 2, it has rebuilt its steam with the new XYZs by running Ram Ram, and it has just upped its consistency by being able to have the most ridiculous draw combo, I think, in the game. So, one of the most ridiculous draw combos. So, without further ado, I'm going to get into the deck. I hope you guys enjoy it. So we're going to start with the basics. So, of course, the Zoodiac lineup. He ran 2 copies of Thoroughblade, self-explanatory, and the 3 Whiptail, and the 2 copies of Rat, and the 1 Ram Ram. Ram Ram has seen a lot more play now. It adds more like defense to all your Zoodiacs. There's also a combo with I believe it's Chakran or whatever its name is. I'm gonna have to figure out its name because I am not playing Zeus. I don't know all the cards, but we've got the 3 Tarot Top and the Tom. Best friend, and then of course, what would Yu-Gi-Oh be without the best hand trap in the game right now? Ash Blossom and Joyous Springs. This card is just insane. I mean, my God, it's just nuts. That card plus 3 Ghost Ogre and a Max C. He maxed out, had 7 hand traps. The best hand traps. DD Crow is a great card, but it's just not as good as Ash Blossom is. This card just does everything you want it to do. And then for the last of his monsters, of course, the Lunalight Black Sheep, because who doesn't want to draw plenty of cards in their deck? On to the spells, 2 copies of Instant Fusion. Norden, Norden, you're not banned, so we're just going to play every card we can to abuse you. 1 Raigeki, self-explanatory. Double Fusion Substitute to go with the Black Sheep and the crazy combo. 2 copies of Forbidden Chalice is just a really solid card in the mirror match and against rogue decks. Just being able to negate anything is crazy, or worst case scenario, you boost your monster up by 400, it's enough to win the game. 3 Barrage, because it's like one of the best cards in the deck. And 3 Tenki, because we're trying to be consistent. On to the traps, you ran a very basic trap lineup in 1 Torrential, 1 combo. This was where it stands out, though. He did main the Macrocosmos. Now, if those of you who have been following the OCG through YGO organization, you'll see that OCG is fortunate enough to have 3 copies of Macrocosmos, so that's why Zoo is still contending, as Macrocosmos just shuts down so many decks. We already know this. It is a floodgate. Card is just insane. 1 copy of Imperial Order, because why the hell not? The card's also insane. And then the Solemn Quartet, whatever you want to call it, the 3 strikes and the warning for 41 cards in the main deck. On to the extra deck, of course, the card that will not die, will not get banned, 1 Norden, the 2 Emerald, because we need to recycle everything to keep playing Yu-Gi-Oh!, 1 Dweller, double Tiger Mortar, 1 Hammer Kong, one of the new cards from the set, and 1 Lycra, whose name is now Shaka9. Shaka9, that's actually kind of cool, Shaka9. 2 copies of Dryden, 1 copy of Borbo, 2 copies of Broadbull, and then the Totem Bird and the Invoker for the Terratop engine. Onto the side deck, we got 2 copies of Gameciel. Gameciel seems to be the preferred kaiju that people use against dinosaurs, just because their big guy ultimate conductor dude is kind of a problem, so you just get over it. Same with Logia. So, card's just really solid. 2 Droll and Lockbird, I found this really interesting. I think this was really cool. Being able to just use this against so many decks, against dinosaurs, against True Draco, against pretty much anything that will search or add cards to their hand. It's just a really good alternate hand trap that I think a lot of people forgot about. The last time this card was really relevant is when Dragon Rulers were a thing, so I think a lot of people forgot about it, and it's cool that he did not. 2 copies of Cosmic Cyclone because it's great against True Draco. We don't want their spells and traps ending up in the grave. We want them banished so they can't use them. 3D Barrier because it's good against the mirror. It's good against everything except True Draco, so you don't main it. I feel Barrier is definitely going to fall out of contention in most people's main decks just because it's so dead against True Draco. It really, really is. I don't know how good it is against dinosaurs, but I feel it's not that good either because, yeah, they're going to XYZ, but they can also synchro or they can just summon the big dude, so pretty crazy. 3 Mask Restrict. This is probably the best floodgate against the True Draco deck. They are like Monarchs. They only tribute to summon. Being able to just flip this, they can't do anything. And then 3 Imperial Iron Wall. I'm assuming this is for Infernoid, obviously, and for any other decks that would banish. I think this is mostly for Infernoid, though, because I think people are still trying to play Infernoids. Don't let Ash Blossom, stop you from playing your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh deck. If it is Infernoids, if it's anything with grass, if it's anything that, gets punished by this card, screw it. They got to draw it. So that's just my theory on that card. But yeah, that is his first place deck, you guys. We call it Mono Zoodiac. That is what they called it. I was following the coverage online. They called it Mono Zoodiac, mono being one, mono being by itself. It means pure Zoodiac. It's just a fancy word for pure Zoodiac. But I think it's really cool that this deck is still around. Being able to just up the power of this deck with the hand traps and with the addition of 2 XYZs is really, really cool. It gives the deck more options. It gives the deck more versatility. I'm not a fan of this. I wish this would just go, honestly. I'm so tired of all the draw, whatever. But it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Norton is not banned yet, so things are still going to happen. Just learn to adapt in Yu-Gi-Oh! But yeah, I'm going to list his shout-outs, you guys. That's what I was doing, in case you guys were wondering, because I never want to forget people's shout-outs. First and foremost, shout-out to Ultimate Cards TCG, the best sponsors in the world. They're also my sponsor. Check them out. They're always in my description. Shout-out to Vi, of course, and Team VPC. Link will be in the description. Shout out to them for hosting a great tournament. Shout outs to Bruce, Anthony, Ryan, and his meme mobile. Shout outs to Alex, Cameron, Cow, John Liu, Team Group Chat, and K Woo. So that is it, you guys. That is Ken's first place deck profile from the Blood Mefist prize card tournament. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions about the deck, please leave them in the description below. What do you think of Mono Zoodiac, Pure Zoodiac? Do you feel it's still going to be one of the #1 contenders? Notice he did not play any True Draco cards in this deck. What do you guys think about that? About not playing those cards versus playing those cards? Do you feel it'll give you an advantage? Do you feel that it'll hinder you because it'll add cards that you really don't want to see? I'm really not sure since I don't play Zoodiac, but I think it's cool to see that the deck is still around and we could still side deck the same cards we were siding for him before. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please show your support by smashing that like button. Be sure to check out Ultimate Cards TCG down below. You guys can get 5% off by using the special code SLIM. That's me. So yeah, so remember me. You'll save really competitive prices, being able to get you guys exactly what you need for any tournament. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.